Alrighty then. What's up, good everybody? It's Shadow Super Saiyan here, back for another video for DD Doki Salvation. This is part 3. And without further ado, let's just get started with this, because I don't feel like wasting enough time. I'm a limited amount of time right now. Here we go. I wake up gasping for air. Jeez, hell of a dream. Maybe Yuri's story really got to me. I think back to walking on her blood gushing from her. Hold on. I think back to walking in on her, the blood gushing out of her arm as she looked at me, her face full of terror. In that dream, why was Monika in there? I decided to call up Sayori. I feel kind of bad for waking her up at this time, but surely she won't mind. At least at least I'm sure. At least I sure hope not. Good Lord, I'm very illiterate today. I can't read. Turn on the volume. Sleepy Sayori answers the phone. Hello, Shadow? Why did you wake me up so late? Oh, good Lord. Sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare. That's better. I had to fix the volume, sorry. I'm sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare, and hearing your voice helps me calm down. You've been having lots of scary dreams, haven't you? Do you want me to go over? My heart skips a beat. Sayori hasn't slept over at my house in years. I mean, it would be so difficult from her staying. It shouldn't be so different from staying at her house. I guess it's more of the idea that a girl just asked me if she could come over. The guys always joke of this sort of thing, but now it's actually happening. Jeez, I mean, it's kind of late. Won't your parents mind? No, they like you, Shadow, but I'll be very sneaky. Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit then. Before I hang up, I heard that too. Before I hang up, I hear a loud crash from my phone's speakers. Ow, I tripped. I guess I should expect Sayori to be the best at sneaking out of her house. I hang up my phone and sit up from my couch. I wonder why now of all time Sayori asked to come over. Not that I'm complaining. I'm still shaken up over the dream I had. So I could use the company. A few minutes go by. I hear a soft knock on my door. I get up from the couch and open the door for Sayori, who looks happy to see me anyway, as always, even in the dead of night. I switch on the lights so we can see each other a bit better. Hooray! It's sleepover time. Oh, good Lord, it's a child. Just like old times, huh? It's really late though. You sure this is a good idea? Well, you said you were too scared. I wanted to come over and scare the demons away. With hugs. Sayori puts her arms around me and hugs me tightly. Man, you're the best, Sayori. She was right. All my problems seem to slip away. I really cannot read today. I'm like, very illiterate. State. Well, I don't think I can sleep. We can watch some TV for a bit if you'd like. Yes, we should watch a funny movie. Alright, good idea. Oh, this is cool. This is what I mean. This is what I like this mod about. Oh, good Lord, what's that? Are they watching like an anime or something? It's like a horse. I think I know that anime. I don't remember the name, but still. I set up the TV and cuddle next to Sayori. This is really nice having you over like this, Sayori. Sayori puts her arm around me and rests her head on my shoulder. Yeah, it is. Hey, Shadow. Yeah. I never got to thank you for helping me. What do you mean? I know it was you who told the doctors about my depression. My heart skips a beat when she says that. Oh, how did you know? You're the only person I've told about my depression, silly. But I'm glad you did. I felt more happy in these past few days than I have my whole life, and I have you to thank for that. I'll do anything for you, Sayori. I need to make up for all the years we've lost. You care about me so much, Shadow. Sayori puts her arm around my body and rests her head on my chest. I'm happy. I smile and gently brush Sayori's hair. Good, I'm happy that you're happy. I give Sayori a small kiss on the head, making her giggle. We watch TV for about 30 minutes before I start hearing soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh, Sayori, I'm so glad you're in my life. I gently brush my hand through her soft pink hair. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. I grab her hand and close my eyes. I completely forgotten about the nightmare. All my worries slip away when I hold you in my arms. When I wake up, Sayori is still sleeping, using my chest as a pillow. I look up at my phone and check the time. Still early. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to our conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing the feelings I have for her. How dense am I not to realize that sooner? I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. Love? My friends usually throw the word around like it's meaningless to them, but it holds meaning for me. Sayori begins to wake up. Shadow. How long have you been awake for? Sayori picks up her head and rubs her eyes. Not very long, only a few minutes. Sayori yawns. Aw, I don't want to wake up yet. I was only having a nice dream. Well, what dream is so important that you have to be late to school for? That's a secret. Let me guess, you were dreaming about me, weren't you? Yes? Not fair, you know me too well. I walk over to her to give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori, you and me both. Stop embarrassing me, you big baby. Nobody around, how am I embarrassing you? We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside. I walk Sayori to the door. I'll be out soon. I walk into the club room feeling totally exhausted from the school day. First semester is starting to come to a close, so teachers like to pile up on all those work on us and expect us to actually get it done. I get that feeling sometimes. You just like get a crap ton of work and just expect to get finished it, but I managed to still get it done anyway. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everyone else's classes go? Mine went pretty well. I started a project on art yesterday. Oh, that sounds cool. May I see it? No, not yet. It's not ready. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you're trying new things. Yuri catches on in what I was implying, and Shiloh looks away from me. Yes, of course. Well, how about you say... I come cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki aren't here yet. Yuri, do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went? No, they weren't here when I came in. As soon as Yuri finishes, Sayori and Natsuki come to the club room together, giggling loudly. Wow, I've never seen these two so happy together. It's pretty nice, actually, seeing Sayori get along with the other club members. Hey, you two, where were you guys? Natsuki and Sayori both exchange looks and start giggling. We just met up in the hallway and got distracted. And we aren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So, what are we doing today, Sayori? Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today, as usual. Although this isn't much of a bad thing, I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figured now is a good time as I need to finally ask about our family issues at home. Well, in that case, I'll go read my book. I think I'll work on a poem idea that I had. Sayori skips over to a desk and starts rummaging through her school bag. She seems pretty peppy today. I assume her counseling session yesterday was pretty successful. I look over at Natsuki's usual reading spot to find her getting ready to read her manga. I decided to walk over to say hello. Hey Natsuki, I wanted to know if you wanted to talk about things. I expected Natsuki to get mad at me for being so bored with this type of thing, but instead she stands up and looks straight at me. Hey Shadow, what's up? I just decided to check up on you, Natsuki. Well, I'm fine. What makes you think I wouldn't be? I didn't say that. Well, you implied it. Well, I wanted to ask, remember that note? Oh. Natsuki looks towards Yuri and Sayori, who are talking about some of their favorite books. I wanted to show you something, but don't say a word. I nod to show my understanding. Oh my god, Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. Oh my god. Bruises lie all over her forearm. Some look as if they were just appeared yesterday. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? The bruises everywhere. It doesn't help to think that these are all from her once broken arm. This is what happens to me almost every day. Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see that she's been going through all this without any of us knowing. After the accident, I struggled to let the doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way my dad would. That's when I realized I couldn't trust anyone anymore. Even though I know they can help me. My dad, he's ruining my life. Natsuki runs out of the club room. What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Oh, well, I'll go check on her. I'm the vice president after all. It's what Monika would want. For Monika, Yuri places her arm on Shirley's shoulder, stopping her in her tracks. Syria, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me, she needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. But, well, we're here for when she comes back. You want to help me make some tea for her? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri. Yuri and Sayori worked together to get the tea ready. I kept sending glances towards the clubroom doors, wondering if Natsuki would ever return. I wish there was more we could do for her. Suddenly, the clubroom doors opened slowly. Natsuki walks in, keeping her head low. Sayori, Yuri, and I keep our distance. The room is silent except for the sound of Yuri pouring the tea into cups. Alright, here's some tea for everyone. It's a little hot, so be careful. Here you go, Natsuki, and here you go, Shadow. I pick up the teacup and I take a small sip. Sure enough, the warm flavor of the tea helps me calm down. Even Natsuki seemed to perk up a little after she took a sip. If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're here for you. Shuri gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki, still looking down, begins to speak. Well, my dad... Natsuki pauses. It's like she's afraid to mention this sort of thing. It's alright, Natsuki, take a deep breath. Natsuki follows Yuri's command and breathes in before speaking. My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to eat is rice and ketchup. The food isn't nourishing at all. Natsuki closes her eyes. I like it when he doesn't come home. Or when he's too tired to do anything. It's when I'm free to read my manga and bake. It's the only things that can do to me feel happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw all the manga I had. I'm sure he wouldn't like it if he found out about all the baking I do behind his back. Natsuki looks away as tears form in her eyes again. I wish all I could do was just disappear. I wish all of this world would just disappear. But all the same time, I still love my papa. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my papa. But even then, I felt like he was going to yell and hit me as soon as I got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. It scares me. I can't even get home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want for him is to stop hurting me so much. Or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm too much of a brat. Natsuki starts crying a little harder now. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. Natsuki, you can't help me. You'll never understand what it's like to have one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. This is actually turning sad. This is actually, like, becoming really, really sad. You'll never understand what it's like to walk home just to be thrown around and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid to go home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why did he do this to me? Another cool, like, picture. This is Natsuki crying. It kind of looks weird if you think about it. If you look at it from a certain way, it looks weird. Anyways, Natsuki rests her head against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck, tries so desperate to keep herself together. I don't want to go home. I just want this all to go away. She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps forward. The confidence she had a few minutes ago is completely absent now. The three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for our outbursts and upfront nature, known for loving manga, sweet, and cute things. Now she's completely broken. Broken by the man who's supposed to take care of her. Most subconsciously, I stepped backward as well. I almost stepped forward. I don't know what to say or to do other than to give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat and steps forward again. Yuri looks at me and nods as if to assure she's got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath, stands up straight, and starts speaking. You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I want to help you to get away from your troubles. Natsuki stands up slowly and nods her head. I think you should move out of your home. We can even tell the authorities whenever you feel uncomfortable if you feel comfortable doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you. Natsuki stays quiet. I guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? Syria perks up after hearing this. That sounds so great. That sounds like a great idea, Micah. The stress reliever. Is it really? Proves that spending time with friends is a great stress reliever. That was a good wipe for years and those stuff about us. You guys make me feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. These past 2 months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of you made the literature an amazing place. I literally cannot read today. This lets you know that I suck at reading. Well, I can't read anything straight away. Usually I would have to slow down to read. But I'm doing this as fast as I could. Thank you all. Yuri walks over to Natsuki and gives her a hug. Natsuki looks shocked, but to my surprise, doesn't resist. Instead, she slowly hugs back. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working on our plan for Natsuki's move. It's pretty clear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her. Well, I have to get home before it gets too late. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Yuri leaves, leaving Sayori, Natsuki, and I in the club room. Well, shall we get going? Yeah, let's go home. I'm sleepy. Sayori lets out a pretty hearty yawn. Well, if you will keep away from your dumb games. Hey, my games are fun. You guys can discuss this at home. Now come on, it's getting late. Did you like the song? What are you doing here? Sure, I guess so. I didn't really get a good listen at it though. Oh, good lord, not again. My good lord, this has been going on like this entire mod. Good lord, I hold my hand on my head in pain. Ow, what the? Shadow, you okay? You blanked out there for a second. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, didn't even realize we're at home already. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who are still looking down after the day we had. Hey guys, perk up. Tomorrow will be a new day. Sounds like Sayori is rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright, quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori, Natsuki? Well, I guess it's better than being at home. Come on, Natsuki, you're gonna have lots of fun. It'd be like sleepovers forever. Alright, Sayori, you don't have to make it sound so weird, jeez. Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need a change. Go ahead. I want to talk to Shadow for a bit. Natsuki nods and heads into Sayori's house. Sayori turns towards me. What's up, Sayori? Oh well, I just wanted to say sorry for acting upset to Shadow. That was really selfish of me. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad. I quickly realized how Sayori is feeling and grab her hands. What are you doing, Shadow? I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you there to support me, I don't think I would be able to help Natsuki. Sayori looks down and stays quiet for a while. Sayori, well, maybe you're right, Shadow. I trust you. Sayori smiled, then opens her arms, signaling me to hug her. I move in and hold her tight. Please, don't be scared anymore. Gotta love that transition. That transmission is so good. I wish I can have something like that for my channel. I'm just like, okay. Oh. Dirty fireworks. I wake up feeling pretty unsteady despite not having a rough day yesterday. I said to send Sayori my usual good morning text. She usually responds pretty quickly. Maybe she's busy with Natsuki. I get dressed to make myself some toast and walk outside to meet the girls. I see Natsuki waiting outside. She looks a little annoyed. Good morning, Natsuki. Did everything go okay last night? Well, I guess she was quieter than usual, but I didn't complain too much about that. She's taking forever to wake me up, though. She's taking forever to wake up, though. I think she's sleeping again. I'm gonna walk to school on my own. I don't want to be late. Wait, not to. I see you later, Shadow. Before I could stop her, she walks off, leaving me on my own to wonder why Sayori isn't outside yet. It's been quite a while since she slept like this. Then it hits me. How could I forget about something like this so easily? She's probably beating herself up over what happened yesterday. I rush towards Sayori's front door and hastily knock. No answer. I open the door, rushing into the house and run upstairs. I knock on her bedroom door softly in an attempt to not freak her out. Sayori, Shadow, what are you doing here, silly? I'm not dressed yet. But you can come in. I sigh in relief in hearing her soft voice. I gently open the door to find Sayori still dressed in her pink shirt. Well, come on, you get dressed. You're gonna be late. As I walk closer to Sayori, I notice she looks a bit different. Sayori? She doesn't respond. Sayori gives me an empty smile. Sayori, what happened? Is everything okay? I'm okay, silly. Sayori, I've known you long enough to know when you're sad. Please tell me what's wrong. You have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm right here for you. I take her hands into mine. The closer I get to her, the more I notice she's been crying. Her eyes are red and watery, but I do have a reason to be ashamed. Sayori's eyes are filled with tears. Sayori, I understand that this isn't easy for you, but you can talk to me about everything. Never forget that. Sayori starts crying. Her warm tears land on my arms. I'm just a burden on you, and I know it. I love you so much, Shadow, but I'm not good enough for someone like you. I'm worthless. I'd weigh you down more than anything, Shadow. You're better off with Natsuki, Yuri, or even Monika. I'm nothing more than you just think. Sayori's grip on my hands weakened as she started to lose hope. Despite hearing something similar from her yesterday, those words hit me like a punch to the stomach. Does she really think I don't want to be with her? Is this what depression does to someone? Sayori, why would I ever leave you for one of our friends? I've known them for what, a few months? I feel like a fear of anguish fills my mind. I get closer to Sayori and place my hand over her cheek, moving it upwards so her eyes meet mine. I've known you for as long as I can remember. Why would I ever do something to jeopardize all those memories we shared together? Sayori, to my surprise, steps back and I feel a lump in my throat. She shakes her head. No. Her voice is shaking now, clearly on the verge of sobbing. No matter how many times you tell me, I still can't stop telling myself it's not true. It makes no sense that makes no sense that you would leave me. But the rain clouds, these voices, they just won't leave me alone. I thought that maybe after this time I would see the sunshine again, but it just won't get out of my head. Sayori lets out a large crying collapse into my arms. Her body is shivering quite intensely. I hold her close to me and gently rub her back. I slowly lift her off her feet and carry her towards her bed. I sit there until she slowly drifts off to sleep. She must have exhausted herself. I'm here, Sayori. I'm here. We missed school entirely. I stayed with Sayori on her bed for the whole day. I'm sitting on her bed, supported by a few pillows to lean back on. Her head rests on my chest. I gently brush my hand through her hair. Sayori, I wish I could do more to help you. All I want is for you to be happy. I'd do anything for you. I think back to that fateful day, the day everything changed. I started to feel tears swell up. You mean everything to me. I can't bear to lose you. All the tears I've been trying to keep in from yesterday afternoon and this morning came rushing out. I love you, Sayori. Please don't leave me. I pull her closer to me, careful not to wake her up. These feelings that Sayori told me about, is this what she deals with every day? I can't even imagine how horrible that must be. I continue to cry softly, but nothing. Holding her close to me helps me feel a little better. The only thing that keeps me from having a complete breakdown is her warmth on my lap. I wonder if she feels the same way. Does she always sleep this peacefully? Does she look different when I'm not around? Does she have nightmares if I'm not here to protect her? Sayori wiggles a bit to find a more comfortable position on my lap and relaxes again. Sayori? She responds in a mumble if she's making an automatic response. She's certainly unconscious. I love you. I love you too, Shadow. Her response is slow and quiet, but definitely sleep-talking. Still, I feel instant relief in her words. I put my arm around her and hold her closer to me. I feel her heartbeat slow but constant. I'm sure it would be strange to anyone but me. Her heartbeat is a sweet reminder that my only love, my best friend, is alive. Suddenly I feel my phone vibrate. I pull it out and see that Natsuki is calling. I take a deep breath to regain my composure and answer the phone. Hello? Natsuki? Where are you, dummy? You and Sayori are so late. Well, Sayori wasn't feeling well today. I decided to stay and keep her company. What's wrong with her? Is she sick or what? Well, she's sick, I'll tell you that much. Sayori seemed to catch on where I was going with this. She stayed silent while before responding back. Yuri and I decided it would be a great idea to take the club meeting over to her house. Do you think we can ask Sayori if that's okay? I looked down at Sayori, still sound asleep on my lap. Yes, hey Sayori, wake up, Natsuki and Yuri are coming over to visit you. Stands up and rubs her eyes. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri want the club meeting here, is that okay? Yeah, of course. I let Natsuki know it's okay to come over and hang up. Alright, Sayori, we're just gonna hang out here, have some fun, alright? Okay, shut up, I think this will be fun. Sayori's smile comforts me. I think this is a good idea after all. Ugh. I hear a knock on the door. I come in. Hey, look, it's Natsuki and Yuri. Good afternoon, Sayori. I heard you weren't feeling well, so I brought you some tea. I made sure to keep it warm on the way here. And I whipped up some special for you in your kitchen. I hope you don't mind. Natsuki and Yuri set their things on Sayori's bed. Aw, thank you for coming, guys. I love having all my friends here with me. Natsuki pats Sayori on the back. Of course, Sayori. We're all friends here. It's the least I can do after you let me stay here with you. Sayori places her arms around Natsuki. Alright, Sayori, calm down. Quit it. Okay, Natsuki. I was thinking we could share poems with each other. We have really done that recently. I mean, if you guys don't mind. That's a great idea, Yuri. I have some paper and pens for everyone. Let's all write some poems. Oh well, I already have one written. Of course you do. I guess I'll write one too. I have no idea how we're going to write poems in such a short amount of time, but I guess I can give it a shot. And an hour passes, and we have completed our poems. Alright guys, are you ready to share? Natsuki stands tall with confidence. I'll go first, and I'm actually proud of this one. I came out. I guess I'll go after you, Natsuki. Alright, Shadow, you can go last because Shadow can go last because he's a slowpoke. Hey, I'm not slow. I'm faster. Gotta go fast. Sorry. Hey, at least I took the time to fix it up, miss. I want breakfast. Hey, I get that reference. It's like her first poem in the actual game. It's like, I want breakfast. We all laugh together. This is really nice. I wonder, is Yuri putting on a mask again, or is she really feeling happy right now? Alright, here it goes.
Fresh air. Fresh air. It feels good. But it wasn't always like this. I want to stay like this forever. I never want to go back. You help me. I don't understand why. But I enjoy the fresh air. Who knows how long this will last?
It's a little on the short side, but we only had a short amount of time to write it. That's okay, Natsuki. For a poem written in an hour, that was really good. What? Can't you tell? Wait, hold on. I think I missed something. Hold on. Going to the history. You did? I don't know. Why am I at, like, all the way at the top? It's weird. Very good. What was it about? Can't tell. Yuri says forward. I can try to explain it. I think the fresh air represents a new sense of freedom for you. You're You are away from your father, now living with Sayori. You're starting a whole new life. You're free from the shackles, completely unrestrained. Oh, I'm talking too much again. No, that's okay, Yuri. That was pretty accurate. You're getting better at writing, Natsuki. I love that you're fleshed out your writing style a little bit more. Well, I'm glad you've noticed. I've been practicing. Natsuki stands up proudly, clearly taking the compliments well. Well, I guess I'm next.
It's dark outside. The storm is raging. The rain is tapping against my window. I want to go out there. I feel like it's too much for me. The storm is wearing off. I get ready to go outside. The storm picks up. I stay inside. It repeats, time and time again. The storm is wearing off. I get ready to go outside. The storm picks up. I step outside. I stand here, just outside the door. The wind is howling around me. The rain is splashing against me. I go inside. I'll have it repeat, time and time again.
Yuri closed her eyes and sighs, returning to her usual timid nature. So, what do you guys think? I thought it was great. I'm guessing the storm outside is a metaphor or something. Yes, I won't tell you what it means though. I think the beauty in writing starts with the meaning etched in the words. You're reading how an author feels without being directly told how they feel. And that's what I'm doing with my poem. Yeah, that's pretty neat, Yuri. Well, Sayori, what do you have for us? Sayori quickly looks over her poem before reading it. Alright, here's my poem.
I sneak another peek out the window. Another sunny day, plastered on a yellow tinted sky. As long as the sun is shining, I am safe. Everywhere I look, the days are bright. Everything is fine. As long as the sun is shining, I am safe. Fine is fine. Fine is what I've always been. Fine is all I'll ever be. As long as the sun is shining, I am safe. The evening sun casts long shadows of doubt. I keep my sunshine thoughts tucked away. As long as the sun is shining, I am safe. Night falls around me. The shadows encroach. I am alone again, with only the darkness in my mind. The sun shining, safe. I sit alone, the puppet's painted smile on my face. The shadows enter me, begging for some sunlight. Sun, safe. I sneak another peek out the window. Another sunny day, plastered on a yellow tinted sky. Even in the sun, I'll never be safe.
Sayori takes a deep breath and sighs, almost as if a burden was just lifted on her shoulders. Natsuki and Yuri both applaud while I stare at her in shock and awe. That poem, it sounded like she was about to break down right in front of us. And yet, as soon as we finish, the smile goes back on her face like it was nothing. I like writing about bittersweet things. It helps me feel better sometimes. That was amazing, Sayori. You're a really great writer. Oh, come on, Shadow. Of course you say that. She's your girlfriend. But even if to admit, it was a pretty good poem. I really appreciate you using metaphors in your poem. They help me understand how you're feeling lately. They're just silly thoughts, nothing to be worried about. I reflect on her poem a bit more. Am I the son? Does she think I'm too good for her? I resist the urge to ask her. I don't want to ask you these things in front of our friends. Okay, I guess it's my turn. Sayori's eyes seem to light up as she watches me pull out my poem. Okay, so I guess I have to read this one now. Laugh, warm, daydream, hope, fun, childhood, passion, wonderful, smile, promise. These words, I think of only you. Your smile, your laugh, it's all wonderful. You make me feel warm inside. I daydream about you every day. Being with you is fun. You fill me with so much hope and passion. And I promise to protect you for the rest of my life. Holy hell, that sounded way worse when I read it out loud. I actually think that's kind of cool. It's been 2 months and I still haven't improved my writing style. I sheepishly look at the other girls who are clearly amused by my obvious ode to Sayori. Sayori, on the other hand, is blushing out of pure joy. Yeah, I could have told that was about Sayori because she's just like, yeah, smile and stuff like that. I already knew who that was about. Love really is blind. Aw, Shadow, I love your poem. It's so sweet. Once again, I can't help but feel this is all just a mask to keep me from worrying about her. Sayori jumps on me and holds me tightly, nearly knocking me over. Well, I'm glad you like it, Sayori. I honestly didn't think it was that great. Yuri Natsuki giggled at Sayori's antics. Alright, calm down, lovebirds. We all relax and some tea and cupcakes. Natsuki opens up eyes to reveal her usual kitty cupcakes. However, one goodie isn't like the others. Whoa, Natsuki, is that a cinnamon bun? Well, it was supposed to be a surprise at school for letting me stay here, but you decided to skip out. Sayori takes a cinnamon bun and takes a huge bite out of it. Sayori hops on her bed and munches on her gift. Natsuki and Yuri and I sit down and discuss our other matters. Guys, do you ever feel like we're missing something? Of course, Monika is still out for injuries. I hope she's doing okay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to plan a surprise visit for Monika after school tomorrow. What do you guys think? Sayori beams. Yes, we should all go visit Monika. I'm sure she's feeling really lonely without us. Sure, I like that idea. How about you, Yuri? Well, they always say the hospital can be a pretty desolate place when you have nobody to visit you. Alright then, it's settled. It looks like we're having our first real literature club meeting in a while. I'm sure she'll love it. Alright, I'll make some tea and maybe buy her some gifts to help her get better. Awesome, Sayori. Awesome, Sayori. You can help me out with the cake. I'm not a very good baker. I don't need to help me bake it, I just need help with the ingredients. Okay, Natsuki, you are the master. You discuss plans for at least an hour before Yuri suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. I should be heading out now. Oh, have a wonderful night, everyone. Wait, how is that? The girls' night? Oh, I don't know. I don't have a nice set of clothes to change in. Let's just go home and bring clothes here. Not that I want you to stay or anything, I just saying. Okay, I guess I can stay here with you guys. We'll walk downstairs and go outside. Look, it's nighttime now. Nighty-night. It's nighty-night now. Oh, good lord. Don't lick me stretches. Natsuki and Yuri walk towards Yuri's house, leaving Sayori and I outside in the moonlight. Back to the dark shadow. Hey, I wanted to ask about today. How are you feeling? You know, it's hard to explain sometimes. I don't know how they work, the rain clouds. They come and go. I don't understand why. But you, Shadow, no matter how sad I get, you know, I know deep down, you truly know what's best for me. You push the rain clouds away. You know the right thing to say, and I really want to thank you for that. You really do care for me, and it doesn't hurt so much to know that anymore. I have my rainy days, but like today, but you're like an umbrella. You protect me from the rain, and sometimes I get a little wet, but you get wet with me. That's nice. That's the nicest thing anybody could ever do for a girl like me. Sayori walks up to me slowly. I follow suit. She inches closer to me, resting her hands on my chest before gently kissing me. This isn't any ordinary kiss. This is a full of passion. I love Sayori. Sayori and I hold on to each other for as long as we can last. Sayori is blushing heavily, but looks extremely happy. That was amazing, Shadow. Still trying to recover from that moment, I stumble on my words. Yeah, you bet. Did I seriously just say you bet? You're too cute, Shadow. You know, I can always have moments like these more often. All you have to do is ask. Before I could say anything, Yuri and Natsuki come up behind us. I hope they didn't see what went down a few minutes ago. Yeah. Okay, so Natsuki and Yuri are changed and prepared for the night. I just didn't read the click. Hold on, what are the I still need to hold on. What do those say? I can't tell. Oh my God, it starts out like at the very top. I like supposed to people like very bottom. Before I can do anything, my violence. I hope they didn't see what went down a few minutes ago. Natsuki and Yuri are both changed before for the night. I assume Natsuki returned to her house as well. Her bruises are fully exposed, but have pretty good effort not to stare at her arm. Before anyone asked, I had to talk with my dad. He was too drunk to even understand what I was saying, but at least he can't. Yeah, I didn't tell him. I brought some books to read as well. Maybe we can share some horror stories. I mean, only if you guys want to. Oh, I like spooky stories. Ugh, I don't. Okay, fine, but fine. Only if it isn't too scary. I guess you'll find out, Natsuki. Natsuki scoffs at Yuri's intimidation. Well, I'm gonna head home, guys. Have a good night. Sayori suddenly grabs my arm. Hey, why don't you come join us, Shadow? Sayori. Why? Why would you invite a boy over to a girls' night? I have to agree with them, Sayori. Why invite me? Hey, he's our friend. Shadow isn't some sort of pervert. Right, sure. Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, we don't have to. We do have a plan a bit more for tomorrow. Shadow's right. We don't need to tell about Monika's surprise a bit more. Natsuki and Jerry share looks with each other before reluctantly agreeing. Alright, fine, but I don't want to see you guys getting all mushy with each other, alright? Shadow and Sayori and I blushed at the same time. Don't worry, don't be silly, Natsuki. You only do stuff in private. I swear, I'm probably as red as a tomato right now. And they say romance is dead. Gross. Let's just get inside already. Honestly, I wish I could do more stuff with Natsuki, honestly. Natsuki is my favorite in this game. And it's Monika again. Don't be afraid. I'll be watching you. I've been watching you. You really care about the girls. Shadow isn't who he be. Things changed around here. That's right. I'm not talking to anymore. I'm talking to you. This wasn't how things were supposed to go. Can't you see that I'm suffering here? I mean, technically, yeah. I can't bear this any longer. I've lost my mind, but I'll never give up. Not yet. All you have to do is stop paying attention to them. They aren't real. I mean, they're not real because they're video game characters, but again, you can just forget it. Can you do that for me? Please. I saw that. I said I waked up cuddled with Sayori. Whoa, I didn't really expect to sleep with Sayori. Not that I wouldn't have done it. I haven't done it before, but it feels weird having Yuri and Natsuki around to see. I gently ease out of bed, making sure Sayori doesn't wake up. Yuri is sleeping on a makeshift mattress made out of blankets. Well, Natsuki is not here. Where did she go? Before I start looking for her, I catch a whiff of something amazing. My mouth starts to water. I think I know where she is. Yeah, she's in the kitchen, I think. I walk downstairs to find Natsuki cooking eggs and bacon. It looks like it's just enough to feed all of us. Oh, good morning, Shadow. I didn't think you'd ever tried my cooking before, have you? Can't say I have. It looks and smells great though. It's only a matter of time before suddenly Sayori door slams open. Food. Sayori runs downstairs so quickly I'm surprised she doesn't fall over. Ooh, oh, Natsuki, you're such a good cook. You haven't even tried it yet, Joey. Thanks. I can't wait to eat. I guess I should go wake Yuri up. Before I walk upstairs, a sleepy Yuri is all in front of me. Yuri, why do you have to yell so early in the morning? Sorry, Yuri, the sun is shining super bright today. Yuri giggles easily understanding Sayori's metaphor. It's okay, Sayori. I'm glad you're feeling better today. I pat Sayori on the head and sit down next to her at the table. Breakfast is served. Now don't take too long eating. I don't want to be late. The four of us finish up eating and go home to get dressed. And I go home to get dressed. I almost forgot. What sort of gift should I take to Monika? Everyone is contributing, but in their own way, except me. I had to think of something. Wait, huh? What should I give Monika? Let's see. Fancy pen, music sheet, a book, and flowers, a ribbon for a new bow. Oh. I feel like the pen would be like a Yuri sort of thing. Ribbon for a new bow. That'd be like a Sayori sort of thing. I think both of these are Sayori things. Shit, music. That sounds like something Monika would like, honestly. I don't know. Let's go for sheet music. Oh, wait a minute. Duh, Monika plays piano. I remember saving some sheet music for her way back when she just started. She kept mentioning how much she's been practicing. Of course, thanks to that incident, I doubt she's been able to practice much. I walk over to the fridge where I posted the sheets and take them down. I place them in my school bag. I know what I can be. I know what it could be stuck in a hospital room. Sometimes it really makes a difference in someone's day to visit them while they're out sick. My gift isn't really the best thing in the world, but it's the thought that it counts, right? I quickly get dressed and meet all the girls outside. Oh man, I'm a bit nervous. None of us have seen Monika for months. I don't even know if she's the same person ever since the accident. Other than a few text messages here and there, I really don't know how much she's changed. Aw, I can't wait to see Monika. I miss her so much. With how late she used to be sometimes, I never really noticed. Yuri nudges Natsuki's arm. Hey, don't say such things about our friend. She's been through a lot. I know. Jeez, Yuri, I was only kidding. Well, you should quit being so childish in a situation like this. Calm down, guys. I'm sure Monika wants to see us all getting along. The girls nod in agreement. An announcement on the PA comes in, examining the visiting hours has begun. We stand in unison and walk towards the nurse filling out visitor passes. Oh, let's see. Okay, the nurse said we'll find Monika on floor 2, room 029. Before entering her room, we each pull out our gifts. Natsuki and Yuri both carrying a cake that reads, "Get well soon, we miss you." Yuri is carrying a tea set with some small assortment of essential oils. And I guess I have my gift as well, which admittedly is pretty lame. We knock on Monika's door ever so slightly so she doesn't hear us right away. Surprise, Monika. Monika's sitting up her bed reading a book is startled on our sudden arrival. Hello, Monika. Whoa, you guys scared me. I look up and down at Monika's body, dressed in a hospital gown, a bandage on her left cheek. She's been held for 2 months. I don't think I'd ever been able to see a smile on her face after so long. Wow, all this for me? You guys are the sweetest. I haven't seen you guys in forever. How have you been? I've been doing a great job with the club. That's what vice presidents do, right? Sayori is a great vice president. She really knew how to keep us entertained. Even I have to admit, I had some pretty awesome moments in the past few months. Well, that's great to hear. I've been worried about the literature club, but I'm glad Sayori took care of it. Sayori and Atsuki walk over to a nearby table and set the cake down. Yuri follows and places her tea set next to it. Wow, all this looks amazing, guys. I love the cake, and it's been way too long since I've had some of Yuri's tea. All the girls smile and blush, leaving me as the last one to present my gift. Well, I brought you a gift too, Monika. I pull out the gift from my school bag, holding it behind my back. Oh, hey, Shadow, it's nice to see you again as well. She gives me a warm smile, assuring that everything is going to be okay. So, a gift, huh? Why is it you're holding your hands behind your back? I try my best to hide my... but I can't help myself. Alright. It's so sweet of you, Shadow. Alright, now close your eyes. Monica closed her eyes reluctantly. I take my hand from behind my back. All right, now hold out your hands. Monica smiles as she puts her hands forward. Huh? Why'd you give me a sheet music? Does she not remember she plays piano? Well, it was all because I remember when you said you arrived late in club stuff. You said you were practicing on the piano. I thought this one might be help you out. That makes perfect sense. It's been such a long time since I played. Hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play piano. I refrain from saying anything more. I can't imagine what I must be dealing with memory loss. Hey, I still really appreciate the gift. It's very kind of you. Monica walks up to me and pulls me in for a hug. I blush a bit, only to feel blood leave my head when I see Sierra's face over Monica's shoulder. She's giving me a smile, but it's not a genuine smile. The same empty smile she gave me yesterday. I awkwardly let go of Monica. Oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable, Shadow. No, don't worry, Monica, it's fine. I walk over to Sayori and pull her aside, leaving Yuri not to get a chat with Monica. Hey, Sayori, you feeling okay? I'm fine, Shadow. This is a small rain cloud. But today is Monica's day. Seeing her happy makes me happy. The rain clouds. It always does damn rain clouds. Was it because I hugged Monica? Don't be silly, Shadow. Monica is just a friend, nothing more, right? Of course. And you remember what I told you the other day, right? Yes, I trust you, Shadow. I know that you know what's best for me. Do I really? I mean, she tells me that herself that. She tells herself that. But does she really believe it? Like a suggestion. I take Siri's hand into mine. How about tomorrow we'll have a day for ourselves? I take Siri into mine. How about tomorrow we have a day for ourselves? Just the two of us. Oh, wait, I just figured something out. Oh, that's actually cool. I like that. That's actually, I just figured out if I scroll like up and down, I can like go back to previous dialogue. So if I miss something, I can just go back to it. That's actually pretty sick. I didn't know you could do that. How about tomorrow we have a day for ourselves, just the two of us. Maybe have another one of those sleepovers you like so much. Siri's eyes lights up almost immediately. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Shadow. I can't wait. I give Sayori a small kiss on the cheek. Now come on, Sayori, let's have some cake. Sayori and I walk over to Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica. I'll proceed to cut the cake if that's not no problem. Okay. Oh, okay, Yuri, are you sure? Of course, I know how to slice pieces of cake. Natsuki looks away for a moment. Yuri's looks away at the mention of Yuri's planned cake. I left the knife back at home. That's my bad. How are we supposed to eat cake then? Don't worry about that. I just have this thing. Yuri reaches in their school bag, takes out a fancy-looking knife. The day I walked in on Yuri cutting herself, shoots back at me. Why is she still carrying one around? I mean, I know this sort of thing takes time, but I would have liked it if Yuri left it at home or something. I try my best not to think about it too much. Yuri proceeds to cut the cake while Natsuki sets some plates on some napkins. So Yuri looks on in looks on in excitement as the cake gets sliced. Sayori, you're drooling. Sayori jumps back a bit. I was drooling? Whoops. I guess I got too excited over the cake. Just a child. We stay with Monica for a good while before it was time to leave. Alright, everyone, before you go, I have a surprise for you as well. I've been getting discharged over the weekend. I'll be returning to the Literature Club first thing next week. Hooray, I'm so glad you're coming back. Finally coming back, huh? Would be nice to have actual plans for once. Hush, Natsuki. Siri did a great job. I'm glad you're returning to the club, Monica. Yeah, seriously, it's awesome to see you're feeling better. Thank you all. I could never ask for better club members and friends like you. I know it's not too much, but how about I write everyone a poem? I think it would be a great way to make up for my absence. Okay, let's see. We all are not in agreement. We'll be seeing you around school then. Take care. The four of us walk out of the hospital discussing how great it felt to do this for Monica. I look forward seeing her back in the club. Who knows what activity she planned for the club? Only time will tell. I hate the fact that it just starts with that. I guess that's how I'll end it here. So I'll end this part here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Doki Salvation. It's basically, yeah, I don't know how long this mod is, so this might take a few episodes, maybe more episodes than the original game. But anyway, this has been Doki Salvation. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below, and yeah, let me know some mod suggestions. So if you guys know any like DDLC mods you want me to like try out, I'll try my best to see if I can get that done after I finish with this one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.